And so here's the home team. 7-point differential. Oubre outside. And stolen by Williams. Jumps up.
Oh, what a slam! Clean that up. Man, Jalen Williams auditioning for the dunk contest. That was nasty.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Butler with the steal. And they're running from deep. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Siakam, right side. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. So it's the visitors now. Leading by 5. Pass to Ayton. Uncovered.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence. He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. And then Porter with the jam.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Kicks it out to McCollum. In the corner, it's Oubre. Poked loose. And stolen by Butler. Porter outside. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The kick out to Barnes. And stolen by Williams.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
McCollum right side. Here's Jokic. Can't hit from in close. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 7. And will be 50. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Kevin, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. With the drive. Oubre outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And it's Ayton missing. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Jokic. Flexing that range, Nikola Jokic. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Jim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's just raw power that time by Ayton. Did not allow the defense to slow him down at the rim.
Here's Jokic. Here's Barnes. Williams with the defensive effort.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Pass to Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
Bill Barnes was waiting on that shot. All he needed was for the ball to find him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them.
You have the camera on you. Checking in for your
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And here is Rozier. Nothing on the board. Pass to Williams. In the corner, Nance with it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Six on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. Good D by Mitchell. Shoots the three. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Outside Rozier. Poked away. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Rozier. Kicks it out to Beasley. Launches it. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. .105 left here in the second. Here's McCain. To the middle. Here's Williams. Clock at 4. To the inside. McCain's shot is off. Here's Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
.27 left in the first half of the game. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Down low. And they get it. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And it's Ayton missing.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Beasley. Some solid defense from Ayton. And we finished one half of basketball. Leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. They double him with Butler. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And you can see he thought he had a little more room on that sideline and got squeezed out of bounds. That one could have been avoided.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. McCollum with the ball. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Williams with the drive. Bamba wide open, and he fires. To the wing on the left. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Connects from three-point range. Butler's got his third basket of the night.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he is certainly capable of knocking them down.
Back to McCollum. In the corner, it's Oubre. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Williams, here we go. And the slam by Williams.
Now, what a move by Williams. He put his head down and drove straight to the rim.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
How about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Bamba. Misses the 3. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. To the paint. And the dunk by Bamba.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. They double him with Green. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Shannon. Outside Butler. Here's Shannon. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. On the wing, Barnes. McCollum left side. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Williams can't get it to go. Oubre inside. Takes it out to Siakam. They need this one. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got 10 points in the game. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play. And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Beasley with a clean look. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Trent off the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Pass to Bamba. With 2 seconds left, he lays it in.
Mohamed Bamba.
Bamba's got 8 points in the quarter.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
43.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now, here's Mitchell to the left side wing. Ayton wide open. Off target from the wing.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Outside Rozier. Down low. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Back to Ayton. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Beasley for three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. On the wing, Rozier. Williams comes with the double team. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Beasley. Fires the 3.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
The kick out to Williams. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
They double him with Butler. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Beasley for 3. Good on the triple. Beasley's got 6 in the quarter.
And after being shut out in the first half, he is starting to come to life.
Now Ayton fires the 3. Rebounded by Beasley.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
McCollum looking it over. Here's Siakam. They double-team Siakam. He got it right before the clock ran out.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time. Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
It's McCollum with the drive. Here's Beasley. Mitchell with the steal. Ayton, and he hits from 17.
It's a beautiful mid-range jumper right there by Ayton, showing you another dimension of his game.
Now Jokic. Oh, the dunk.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Williams fires. The 3 is off.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Outside Jokic. Jokic a screen. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second team. Beasley outside. McCollum outside. Screen by Siakam.
Your classic combo guard. CJ McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
And so he hits both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
On the wing, Williams. Mitchell outside. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see it. That's your point guard getting up.
Ayton outside. Now Williams. Beyond the arc. Down it goes for 3.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play. Well, McCollum is a proven scorer, but he's even more dangerous in big moments.
And an intentional foul right there. Stolen by McCollum.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. They double-team McCollum. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the 3.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Here's Jokic. Siakam. And down goes the 3.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. They